Hey, what's up, guys? Nick White here. I do tech and coding stuff on Twitch and YouTube. I have all the lead code HackerRank solutions on my channel. Just check the playlist. I have everything in the description. This is delete a node from a linked list. It's actually just delete a node, but it's linked list problems. Going bottom up. We just did 3 other ones. Insert a node at head, insert a node at tail, and print the list. This is delete a node. Pretty straightforward if you go through all of these. Delete a node, so we're going to get a head node, just like always, we get the head of a linked list and then a position in the linked list, and we're going to go to that position in the linked list and we're going to delete it. A linked list is a data structure that has nodes that point to each other in a linear fashion. Usually, sometimes there's singly linked lists, sometimes there's doubly, meaning nodes can point forward and backwards. But this is a singly linked list. So we want to traverse it until we get to the position of the node we want to delete. When we get to the position of the node we want to delete, we want to delete it. And then we return the head of the node without the node. So let's just read a little bit more just to make sure we're right about this. You're given the head node of a linked list and a position to delete the node of the position. Position 0 is the head. So we're going to have our counter start at 0 and go up to the current position that we want to delete it at, right? So there we go. That's it. So whenever we do a problem, a linked list problem, first thing we're going to want to do is, if we're deleting a node, right, if head is equal to null, that means there's no list. So we really can't delete anything, right? So we're just going to return head because that's it. There's nothing to delete. There's nothing to do here. Now, if head's not equal null, then we still have to do a check. If position is 0, meaning that there's a head, and we know that there's a head, and if position 0, then we're going to delete the head, right? So we're just going to return head.next. So if there was one node and there was just a head, we would return pretty much a null. And then if there were more than one node, it would return the next node, right? So this is going to work every time. And then any other case, we're going to have a counter and we're going to go to the position and figure out how to delete the node. So, and we always want to have reference to that head. I explained this in the other thing. So you're going to want to, instead of looping with the head, we're going to always set a current node equal to head, right? So you can do this either way. It doesn't really matter. So I think this looks cleaner. Okay, and then we'll do while counter is less than position minus 1, and I'll explain this in a second. We're going to keep looping through the list. And looping through the list is obviously just current node equals current node dot next. So why do we go to position minus 1? And also you're going to want to increment counter. So counter is getting incremented. So we're going up to the position minus 1, right? So when we get to the position before the position we want to delete, you want to go to the position before the position you want to delete. So now the node is at the node before the node we want to delete, because that makes it easier for us to delete that node. Because all we have to do now is current node dot next. So the node, we have the node we want to delete is current node dot next, right? So what we want to do is actually just set the next node of this current node to current node dot next, right? So instead of having current node dot next just equal current node dot next, which is what it is normally, right? That makes sense, right? We're going to set it to dot next. So it's like we're just setting, if let's say the nodes were this, right? We have a node 5 points to 8 points to 10, right? What we're actually just doing here is we're grabbing 5 and we're setting the next node to be 10. So we just forget about 8. 8 just vanishes basically when we do this. And that is how easy it is. We loop up to the position before, we set the next to the dot next, and then we just return head. And that's why we use, once again, that's why we use this current node pointer to head, so that we still have reference to head. So that's pretty much it. That's the whole solution there. Let me know if you guys at return head.next. Sorry, you have to say return. That's pretty much it. Let me know if you got what you guys think. Let me know if you do use a different method to do this. Obviously, for doubly linked lists, there's different ways to do this. But thank you guys for watching. We're going bottom up, so we're going to get into hard problems soon, hopefully. So, all right, see you guys later, and that's it.